In a world far removed from sword clashes and roaring battlefields, a Viking warrior finds himself standing in the most unexpected arena of all, a modern office. Once shaped by survival, honor, and conquest, he now faces deadlines instead of duels, and spreadsheets instead of shields. The same fierce mindset that once conquered seas is now tested by meetings, emails, and corporate rules. But can a warrior forged in fire adapt to the quiet discipline of office life? Or will the modern world bend under the weight of his ancient instincts? This is the story of transformation, conflict, and adaptation from battlefields to boardrooms. Today we will talk about From Battlefields to Office Life, a Viking's story. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. The morning mist rolled over the fjord as the Viking warrior stood on the shore, gripping a weathered axe that had once defined his entire existence. For years, his life had been simple in its brutality: raid, survive, conquer, and return. Honor was measured in battle scars, and success was counted in gold, land, and reputation. But time, as relentless as the sea itself, had carried him far from that world. Through an impossible twist of fate, he now stood in a place that made no sense to him, a modern office building filled with glass walls, glowing screens, and silent routines. At first, everything felt like a different kind of battlefield. The Viking, once feared across seas, now struggled with things that had no physical form: emails, schedules, deadlines, and corporate etiquette. Instead of swords clashing, he heard keyboards tapping. Instead of war cries, there were polite greetings and meeting invitations. He tried to apply his old instincts to this new world, but there was no enemy to charge at, no shield wall to break through. Yet the pressure remained, just quieter, more invisible. He quickly learned that strength here was measured differently. In his old life, strength meant lifting an axe and standing unbroken in battle. In this world, strength meant patience during endless meetings, discipline in completing repetitive tasks, and restraint when dealing with frustration. His loud voice, once commanding on the battlefield, now echoed awkwardly in conference rooms where silence and diplomacy ruled. He began to understand that this new realm did not reward aggression, but precision and cooperation. The Viking's greatest struggle was not with the tasks themselves, but with the absence of immediate meaning. In battle, every action had instant consequence: strike or be struck, win or lose. In the office, results were delayed, hidden behind layers of process and paperwork. Projects took weeks, sometimes months, to reveal their outcomes. This tested his warrior's patience. He often felt restless, pacing like a caged beast, unable to understand why everything moved so slowly. But slowly, adaptation began. The same focus that once helped him read the tide of battle now helped him analyze problems. The discipline that kept him alive in harsh winters now kept him consistent in his work. He started to see patterns in systems, just as he once saw patterns in enemy formations. The Viking learned that strategy was not only for war, it was also for solving problems in silence, for building instead of breaking. Interactions with coworkers were another challenge. Where he once trusted only his clan, he now had to rely on strangers from different backgrounds. At first, he questioned their softness, their lack of urgency. But over time, he realized that their strength was collective. They did not fight alone, they built together. Meetings, once frustrating, became councils of strategy. Conversations replaced commands. Slowly, he learned that leadership here was not about dominance, but about guidance. If you liked this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up, leave a comment, and click the button to subscribe.